enough of that. Welcome, guys, to my channel, Saitama. Calm the fuck down. Better. Okay, so, welcome to my weekly 7 Deadly Sins manga review. This is for chapter 215. If you're new to my channel, I normally do a better intro than this. My hair is a fucking mess. If you're new to my channel, do subscribe as I make regular manga and anime and other otaku content that I think you may like, you may not like. Fuck it, it's up to yourself. Any thoughts and opinions, always drop them down in the comment box down below so that I know exactly your thoughts and why you're being mean or nice. Fuck it. Finally, the shipping between Diane and King can finally just be done already. Can just be done. Cause boy, I mean, I think I've seen my boy King, my man Harlequin, be stuck in the friend zone for so long. I almost thought it was a reflection of myself. Home truths. But yeah, so literally it was kind of like finally at the very end, a kiss. Boy, and not only was it a kiss, but it was a straight up I love you. I mean, oh man, out there, fucking Ron Weasley and all the other people, and Ron Stoppable, everyone who's been friend zoned ever, which is just saluting like, you go King, my nigga King, you doing it for all of us. You take one on the lips for all of us, King. So yeah, King is basically with Diane now. She's throwing out those 3 words, I love you, and was it just love you? I don't know. Just kind of, it's just super nice to see this, especially as it's always been one-sided. So much so that King was actually super shocked himself. Now, where the relationship goes from here, interesting. I'm not too sure. Obviously, like, he loves her, and it's shown this from the beginning of 7 Deadly Sins. Even in their side stories and all that kind of stuff, it's just shown how much he's cared for her, and it's finally about time that she's actually returning the favor. Which is kind of nuts, because I'm thinking, did Galfa give that to her as a gift, basically, for basically supporting, no, defending him? Saitama needs to calm the fuck down. Yeah, so it's kind of like I'm trying to be super professional, trying to talk and playing with this. Not like I'm playing with my doll. That would just be hella weird for a 26-year-old man to be playing with a doll or talking about manga and anime and stuff like that. But basically, so I'm thinking, did Galfa give Diane that gift, or her memories as a gift, especially as Galfa was one of the reasons why she lost her memory in the first place. Now, in this chapter, we do start off with where last chapter finished, where 2 and 4 finished, with Zeldris just fucking landing like a boss. Oh, here comes a superhero landing. Here comes a superhero landing. Poof, superhero landing. If you guys have seen Deadpool, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So Zeldris does one of those superhero landings, looking so fucking OP. But what was kind of nuts was the fact that Diane actually had confidence in herself to actually go against Zeldris. Now, that being said, to her defense, the original Zeldris that she went against in the present day only had like 5 or 10% of his power. As it was mentioned, like at the beginning when we first got introduced to the 10 Commandments, the 10 Commandments were not at full maximum strength. So they were able to cause this much destruction and chaos to Britannia and everywhere else, and the supporting countries and supporting lands, without being fully powered. So I thought that was pretty nuts. But I guess with Diane having faced him before, as well as the fact that this is way back then, and she's in Balor's body as well. Of course she's gonna feel like if she's fucking impenetrable. She's in the Giant King's body, so she was probably feeling like a boss, especially as she's been in that body for a while now. Not sure how long, but it's been like a minute, and a few fights that they've been in. So she's feeling really comfortable and like just ready to take down Zeldris. So she even does like the fucking giant dance. Where is it? Was it Balor's dance? Where is this? It was a dance off. when I saw Zeldris say, is this a dance off? I was thinking literally of what's that movie, Guardians of the Galaxy, where it just finishes with, yeah, very nice. Don't want to go spoiler alerts into that, but yeah. Oh, so the second Guardians of the Galaxy is out, so I should definitely check that out as well. So basically, yeah, so she does that dance and has full control of the earth around her, to the point where Zeldris even says there's Valor's actually accumulating a huge amount of magical power, of earth magical power, which is really cool because we haven't seen her actually utilize that. And I was thinking, all the skills and techniques that they do in the past, does that move forward to the present day? Now, with that, does that mean that with Diane doing that dance there, does that mean that she knows the movement, the fluidity, the actual steps to it, to be able to carry it over to the present day Diane? So if so, does that mean that anything that King's done with all the other forms of Chesterfield, would he be able to do those different forms in today's mode? And also, what's going on with King's wings? Several questions that I was left with from this chapter and the previous chapter. But I'm glad that Diane and King are back from the trials and tribulations and all that kind of bullshit. It's interesting to see Valor and speak to King and basically mention, oh yeah, I had no choice when it came to that. Diane literally, she chose to defend Galfa, which is pretty cool. I'm wondering whether that Valor did the same thing. What are your thoughts or opinions? Let me know in the comment box down below whether you think he did the same thing, or do you think, well, we know that he joined the 10 Commandments, but I wonder whether he saved Galfas, or even if the Galfas thing even happened. I don't know. This whole time traveling thing is kind of fucked up, especially as we realize it's not really time traveling, and especially as the main Galfa knows about Diane. So it's kind of like, I'm so fucking confused right now. But all we know is that they're back. Diane's got her memories. She's back in love. I don't know whether she was in love with King in the first place, but she's in love with King again, so that's pretty nice. Finally, some fucking shipping. We find out that Zeldris as well, the Zeldris of then, he had basically borrowed the Demon King's power. So after she did the whole like Earth dance thing, Zeldris is like, oh shit, like this is gonna be a serious fight if we're fucking, if we go toe to toe, it's gonna be some serious fight. But then he ends up literally just one banging her straight in the fucking. Why is it so hollow? Oh, shouldn't do that. Hurts. But yeah, right there. One bang. She's winded. She's like, fuck, man. How are you able to do that? You are not as strong as well, she didn't say you're not as strong as the you before, but internally she was thinking, this motherfucker's way stronger than it was before. I am the Giant King right now, and full control of this body, and so it's kind of like, and I know how you fight and stuff, so no way in hell should you be able to fight me in my state, considering that the Zeldris of present day didn't really do much damage to the Diane of the actual normal Diane. So I was very intrigued with that. Turns out to be Demon King lent his power, which makes me wonder, fuck me, how OP is the Demon King? Obviously it's the Demon King, so he's going to be strong as all of them, but I'm very intrigued to see like how strong he is, if we're ever going to see him, because I know that we saw Meliodas speak with him and kind of go toe to toe with his shadow like several chapters back when Meliodas was having his trials and tribulations. But very intrigued with that. So yeah, this is a very, very nice chapter. We finally get progression towards the plot. Finally, they're out of this whole backstory thing. I mean, it was fine. I really did enjoy it. It's really nice to see the Giant King and the Fairy King have their backstories and get to see connections to present day characters like Ro and Ban and everything, and seeing how it's a lot of reincarnation being done. And I feel like Nakaba Sensei is really going out his way to show that one of the main themes of this series is reincarnation. So I'm very intrigued to see where this all leads to later on. Now, overall, I thought this was a really good chapter. I'm really happy with how it ended with Diane and King. I'm happy to see that Diane finally actually got to see the Giant King's backstory. We've got to see Valor's backstory as well, why he is how he is. Turns out that his skin as well is like sapphire blue, which is crazy. I'm kind of hyped to see it in the anime, to finally see like how his design is going to be. Not only is he blue, which makes him stand out from all the other giants, he fucking giants over the giants as well, which is hella fuckeries. As well as the fact that he's got 4 arms. Most of the giants are just like humans or just a bit more barbaric, but not 4 arms. So he's got 4 arms. He's fucking blue. He's got magical power in his eye. And what else is there? 4 arms, blue, magical power in his eye, and some other shit. He's just basically fucking OP. Super hacks. And so when Diane was having this flashback and was finding out this information from Zeldris, who's kind of like, we respect you and the Fairy King's power and ability down in the demon world. The demon world? In hell. Let's just fucking throw it out there, in hell. So yeah, so we kind of get the gist of now how things happen. I'm just very intrigued to see what happened with Galfa, and whether this Galfa from back then he knew about the Fairy King, because what's going on right now has only happened just right now. So it's kind of like, does that mean that Galfa, the OG Galfa, knows what's going on? Or do you think he's one of those ones where it's like he's just omniscient or something? I don't know. I feel like there's a lot more to Galfa than should be. He seems like a good guy. I mean, he was helping Diane and King and he knew about them, and obviously he was imprisoned by the Demon King, which kind of shows that if he's against the demons, or if he's done something that the demons don't like, does that technically make him a good guy? Because I don't know. What are your thoughts on this? Let me know your thoughts, your thoughts on this chapter. Are you happy that Diane and King are finally fucking in love and all that kind of nasty shit? Like, finally kissing, finally like having no emotions out there. What are your thoughts on Galtha, the OG Galtha and the puppet Galtha, as well as Zeldris? Do you think Zeldris should have been that OP, or do you think, like, I don't know. What's your thoughts on Zeldris? I like his design. It reminds me a lot of Meliodas. That's kind of, I don't know. I'm just basically just waffling on. Anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this review. Please do subscribe and give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this. I might just have to start saying, smash that like button. I'm fucking so... You know when you got something in your throat, and like every day you talk at work and you come home and you talk on videos, it's kind of like, when am I going to stop talking? I ain't going to stop talking. Anyways, Otaku Chris has stopped talking. Have a great day, guys. Do subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys soon. Yeah, bye.